One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UCLA's offense will have the football first. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. He's got him. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Off the play fake. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Breaks the tackle. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Nebraska's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The Huskers will move the sticks.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Back to pass, it's Raiola. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did. And don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bruins are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pressure coming. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Caught in the backfield, it's Markway. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Huskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Running the red zone, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Right on the money. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Flores. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Caught near the sticks. It's Barney. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st down from the 11. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskers!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Bringing the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got an open man. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He's got his man. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him. And doesn't that opposing team know it? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
And the Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gonna let it fly. Brings it in down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's got it. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll give it to Johnson. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2024 was a transition year for UCLA. New coach, new schemes. One surprise was Carson Schlesinger, 3rd in the nation in tackles. He's got it on a diving catch along the left side.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers...
Touchdown, Nebraska! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. The RPO fired complete to the left. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Touch pass on the run. Runs through the tackle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 24 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented, but you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends in the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Huskers have it in scoring position on first and goal. He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now improvising. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Flores. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Hauls it in. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Bruins have a lot of options on second and inches. They'll go back to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Going over the top. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
down in tight to the goal line. You saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That's caught. It's Hunter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunter. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Got it behind the line, it's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Now the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Splits the uprights, it's good. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate done.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players. More speed on the field to defend the pass.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. On first down, here comes this offense. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.